What's up, Attack Squad? It's your boy SatAttack. Y'all see a title, man. We about to check out the Stephen A. Smith. You already know he about to be funny, man. It's a 9-minute video. I doubt it's a 9-minute video, Stephen A. Smith. But hey, Stephen A. Smith, hey, we got you, my boy. We got you back-to-back year. We know you don't like the Cowboys. We got you back-to-back year, man. We got you, bro. Hey, man. Stephen A. celebrates after the Cowboys lost. Let's get it, man. Road 2K. Help a brother out. We're going Super Gun Dummy. I haven't even checked out the Bills game yet, man. I've been just hyping those Niners shit right now. Yes, sir. Talk to me. Is it from this year? Like, it does this shit every year, but then again, we beat them.
What did I tell y'all?
He told us.
I said, just be patient.
Yes, sir.
That's all I asked. All I asked was for y'all to be patient. It was coming. It was coming. It didn't matter. High power, prolific offense. Michael Irvin, the playmaker. Keep it spinning.
Oh yeah, talk to Key too, man. Key Johnson picked them too, man. Hey, stay on that side, bro. I know everybody's gonna pick the Eagles this week. They look great. They look all this, all that. We didn't look that good on offense. All this, all that. But hey, man, next week, hey, it's a different game, bro. Every game is different. Eagles about to feel it, man. They gonna see, man. Eagles about to see next week, man.
We averaging more than 35 points per game. Well, what did you do tonight?
12. I ain't gonna lie, the Cowboy defense.
Oh, I can't wait till first thing tomorrow.
Good defense. Good defense.
Oh, I can't wait.
Good defense, Eagles. Well, I mean Cowboys.
Recent predictions as we say hello on NFL Rewind.
What the fuck is this?
What a final game to close out this divisional weekend. Tim Hasselbeck, Damian Woody. I'm Wendy next. The 49ers, what a story. We'll talk more about Brock Purdy.
That's fucking it?
Talk about
You gotta be shitting me.
as well, but first
There's gotta be a longer video on his Twitter than that.
The San Francisco 49ers hosting the Dallas Cowboys.
Show me some highlights again, I guess.
Also a rematch of last year's wild card matchup. 49ers.
Ah, it's only a minute long, man. It's only a minute long. We already did a highlights reaction. Okay, we'll fuck it. We'll get to see what the hell these boys talking about. Fuck it. We'll see what these boys talking about.
San Francisco 49ers led by the former Mr. Irrelevant. I refuse to say it now because he's anything but. Move on. The final score 19-12. That's all she wrote.
Christian McCaffrey had 10K. I don't know if that boy's hurt or something. That's not good.
With Brock Purdy. Think about this for a minute. No rookie has ever thrown for 200 yards and no interceptions in the playoffs. He did that.
Twice.
Wait for it. He's done that 2 weeks in a row, Tim. Just a tremendous story.
I mean, his poise, and I know Kyle Shanahan's talked about, you know, he's the most poised rookie that he's ever had. It's incredible because it's one thing to come in and play well in the regular season.
Talk to me.
And kind of people aren't expecting you to play great and guys around you
are doing their job. But
if you look at really what he's done, he started to create offense, and then now he's doing it in these moments where, look, he's playing against guys that are you know making 40 million plus a year. Like just put in perspective. Like he's the biggest bargain.
That's the play that changed the game. That's what gave us all the momentum.
Now too, this play here, which I think really was the biggest play of the game. Damien, you said it. Kittle wasn't even part of the progression. The play broke down. He looks and finds him, throws back across the middle field, which you're not supposed to do. But there's a confidence, a calmness about him, and he feels empowered to make the play, which is incredible considering the magnitude of this moment. Like, I don't care that he's played a lot of games in college. I don't care that he's played in the regular season. When you get this, like, hey, this game gets us one game from the Super Bowl, and to basically put it on him the way that they did.
3.5 fucking hours, Kyle. Get your offense ready, Kyle. Let's get it, man. Hey, it's a tough task for defense, bro. I'm expecting the Eagles to score a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got one of the best. We probably got the best defense in the league, but eventually they gotta have like a bad game. You feel me? Like, cause bro, they got Jalen Hurts. They got Miles Sanders, who's a Pro Bowler this year over CMC. I don't know how, but he's a Pro Bowler. You got two pretty much Pro Bowl receivers. Devontae Smith like that, bro. He like that. You got a tight end that's freaking underrated. He could have been a Pro Bowl if he didn't get hurt. And you got 3 old linemen that are in the Pro Bowl, bro. Bro, come on, bro. That's a tough. We cannot expect the Eagles to score less than 24 points next week. We gotta score more than 24 to win next week. I promise you that. Like, our offense, I know Eagles got like 70 sacks on the season. Hey, just gotta get the ball out quick, man. Get in Debo's hand. Hey, it's gonna be a tough game. But I feel like whoever wins that game is gonna win the Super Bowl, bro. I feel like Eagles or the Niners, NFC is taking it this year. Cause Mahomes is hurt and Burrows, whoever wins, you're gonna have to play a tough ass defense. You feel me? So hey, whoever wins the Eagles versus Niners, mark my words, gonna win the Super Bowl, bro.
I think it says a lot about how he's handled it.
And the one thing about Brock Purdy coming to this game, the one thing I was saying was, boy, I would like to see the Dallas Cowboys take away the run game and put it on them. They did.
And they did. And he said, okay.
And he accepted the challenge. He made plays. Now, it wasn't all pretty, but when plays were there to be made, he made those plays. I mean, for a rookie 7th-round pick, my hat's off to him.
You know, Christian McCaffrey said before this game, he said, I've been playing 10 years. He barely played 10 games, and he's got a quiet confidence but swagger at the same time. You know, he's just a really good yin and yang, and tonight it was clear that stage was not too big for him, and his team moves on. Biggest takeaway for the Dallas Cowboys, Damien? Because you know it starts now. Here we go.
Here we go.
Well, listen, obviously we're going to talk about, Dak Prescott's, 2 interceptions in this game. They were pretty big interceptions.
Should have had a
Dallas
third.
Cowboys coming in this game, I thought they had to run the ball. Not necessarily for a lot of yards, but they needed a lot of attempts, because the last thing you want to do was have the 49ers tee off on your quarterback. They weren't really able to run the ball all that well. But listen.
Thank God we got that pick, bro. I would have been mad at Jimmy Ward if we didn't get this pick. Good jump on the route, but just get the pick, bro. Hey, good catch from Fred. Good catch. Hey, you put my man's hair? I didn't realize you put my boy's hair.
Oh, Fred. Because they're very good on all 3 levels of their defense. And what we saw was everyone from the rush, coverage, they were able to smother the Dallas Cowboys for the most part tonight.
Yeah, I would say this. Dak needed to be great.
Great.
He needed to be great, and he wasn't. And I'm not saying like, hey, this loss is on Dak Prescott, but because of this defense that they were facing, he needed to be outstanding. He needed to be outstanding from the pocket. And honestly, throwing 2 interceptions, that's not being outstanding from the pocket. And I would also say this. When Tony Pollard left the game, there was a lack of explosiveness in terms of another player being like CeeDee Lamb was the only explosive player left on the field once that happened. And so without Tony Pollard, I thought you saw their passing game struggle a little bit. You saw a drop down in the red zone. You could tell like Zeke is a step slower in some of that stuff, and it showed.
Yeah, it was a huge loss.
And here we are, and now there's 4. Dallas is not among them, but San Francisco is. Our Ed Werder caught up with Fred Warner after the win.
Talk to me, Fred. Talk to me.
Fred,
talk to me, Fred.
Interception, led the team in tackles. You've been the best defense in football across the board. Did you feel confident you could dominate the game to the extent that you did?
I mean, we knew we had to come out and play great. That's a great football team, and we knew we had to play great at home in front of our fans to earn a shot at going to the NFC Championship, and we did that. Great team football.
Pivotal play in the game. Your interception, it seemed like Dak threw into double covers, ball got deflected. Red zone interception kind of turned the game around. What happened on that play?
Yeah, big time play by Jimmy Ward. I mean, he had his feet in the ground and collision the receiver.
Yeah, he should have caught it. Should have been Jimmy Ward's pick.
How did it affect your defense for them to lose Tony Pollard for the second half?
No, that was big time because we got a lot of respect for 20. I hope he's all right. But obviously that changed the game for him a little bit, not being able to utilize his speed and explosiveness. We just had to play our style.
You're going to the NFC Championship game for the 3rd time in 4 years. How convinced are you that?
Let's finally get the end goal, man. 3 and 4 years, bro. Come on, man. Let's finish this off, man.
This is the right matchup. The 2 best teams have made it, and how do you evaluate your chances against the Eagles?
Yeah, I mean, we knew all along what our goal was, right? We've just been going 1-0, and we're gonna need 1-0 again this week.
Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it. Congratulations on your shot at the NFC Championship. Another chance at the Super Bowl.
Top of Fred.
Thanks. Go Niners.
Back to you guys.
One more.
You watch it and you know
one more. Everything on the line to get to the Super Bowl, man. Everything on the line, bro.
They've been impressive, and then you hear the 3rd time in 4 years, and you say, "Oh yeah." I mean, they are building something, and they have been consistently performing. Now, this is a tough out. You go on the road, you play the Philadelphia Eagles, who looked tremendous yesterday. Confidence level for what comes next, Damian?
This is gonna be a big challenge.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Listen, as much as I'm confident with the San Francisco 49ers because I think their style of football travels. But this Philadelphia team, they're a different animal. They're kind of similar to the 49ers in that they're physical in the trenches, just like the 49ers are on both sides of the ball. They got elite playmakers all over the field. But I think the difference is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, that added dimension of the running aspect, those QB design runs, and his ability to make plays outside of the the X and O's. I think that's going to be a huge challenge for the 49ers.
Everyone picked the Eagles.
Makes sense.
I think the speed and the ability to win one-on-one matchups by the front of the 49ers defense, I think, is what makes this interesting. You think about how Philadelphia tries to challenge you. They run all these RPOs, and the reason they do that, they never want to go into a bad look. You know, they want to basically go where you're not. So they're reading linebackers. Well, that's fine if you can win the one-on-one matchups that you have, either on the perimeter if you're throwing it or with the quarterback run when you do that. But that's easier said than done because the linebacker level players are so talented for the Niners. Their front is really good. And then they've got secondary players too that I think probably don't get enough credit for how they fly around and tackle.
All right, guys, much more on this. We'll hear from Jordan.
Man, all week, man. I'm excited, bro. That's going to be a tough game, bro. It's going to be a tough game. Hopefully everyone picks the Eagles, man. Everyone pick the Eagles. Give us an underdog mentality. I think we're already underdog. I feel like Eagles should be favored. If I was outside looking in, Eagles will probably be favored. But hey, give us some man, bro. We got Debo, we got Kittle, we got CMC, we got IU, bro. Like, hey, offense gonna have to try to keep up. But Road 2K, man, brother. I clicked on the video for Stephen A. Smith. It was only 1 minute, so we checked out the whole video. But fuck it, we out.